YouTube. Today on the Naughty Librarian, I am bringing you a massive paranormal YA book haul. These books are way heavier than they look. I have a lot of them. First up, I have Infinity by Sherilyn Kenyon, and I was so excited to find this. It's the first book of the Chronicles of Nick series, which is kind of a spin-off of her Dark Hunter series, which I have a lot of the books of because I friggin' love it, and Nick is one of my favorite characters, so I was so excited to get this. It is a find. Look at that crisp edge, it's like brand new. Next up, I have Beastly by Alex Flynn. I know they made kind of a shitty movie out of this. And that's kind of why I wanted to read it, because sometimes the movie is very shitty, but the source material is pretty good. So I kind of want to compare and contrast. Next up, I have Evermore by Alison Noel. And I gotta admit, I grabbed this just because I had a case of the gimmies, and I was excited to find it. But on second thought, this looks like a piece of shit. It looks like it's probably really bad. So I kind of want to read it just because it's going to be bad, just so I can make fun of it, which is a terrible reason to want to read a book, but, I mean, look at it. This is going to be terrible. For real. Next up, I have Nightfall by Jake Halpern and Peter Kujawinski? I'm slaughtering that. This actually seems like a really cool premise. There's my dog. His name is Batman. He likes to come into my set. Like I was saying, this sounds like a really, really cool premise. Essentially, there's this island, and then there's light for 14 years, and then it's dark for 14 years, and everyone's got to get the fuck off the island before it gets dark, because shit gets weird. And essentially, there's these 3 kids, and they're on the island still when it's dark. So it sounds cool. I looked it up on Goodreads, and it kind of has poor reviews though, so I'm a little nervous about it, but I'll probably check it out. That one was he just wanted to be in the frame. Now he won't. He didn't want to be on camera, now he just won't leave. He's just gonna be here. He's just gonna be here for the rest of the video. It's fine. It's fine. So next up, we have Layla by Nikki Kelly, and I think it's about a girl slowly figuring out she's a vampire. I don't know how you would slowly figure that out. That seems like something that would be quite apparent real quick, but I guess that's what this is about. I don't know, it's got hands and stuff. It seems kind of cool. Next up, we have Vampire Kisses by Ellen Schreiber, and essentially this sounds like every goth girl's dream, because it's about a gothy girl who meets this guy who's dark and mysterious, and I guess he's a vampire, and I'm like, what? This seems like fan fiction. So gothy, so angsty. It might be amazing, or it might be terrible. I don't think it's going to be average. It's going to be one or the other. Next up, I have Every Day by David Levithan, and this one actually seems like a really cool concept. It's about this kid, and every day he wakes up inside of a new body. So he gets to be all these different people, and it's about his adventures. I am not 100%, but I think they are making a movie out of this. So I have it in advance, and it's brand new. It's a brand new book. It's crisp. So yes, I'm very excited. David Levithan is an amazing author. This seems like an awesome book. Next up, I have Blue Bloods by Melissa De La Cruz. And I've always wanted to read something by Melissa De La Cruz because she has written so many books that I hear about, but I never get to read. And I found this at a library book sale. It's one of the more well-loved copies of this book. It's a little beat to shit, if I'm being honest. But I guess it's about a boarding school with snobby vampires. This might be one of her lesser works, but it's a good start. Mid-haul drink break. Next up, I have The Wizard Heir by Cinda Williams Chima, one of those. And I mean, it's about wizards. Teen wizards! What is not to like? I mean, Harry Potter, hello, teen wizards are always awesome. I can't think of any bad teen wizards. If you can think of bad teen wizards, put them down below. This next book is called Department 19. It's by Will Hill, and the tagline is Battling Vampires Since 1892. Now it's time to raise the stakes It's got a pun on the cover. But essentially it's about this kid who goes to like vampire hunting school. And I mean, it sounds so like weird that it's amazing. Like, this looks so cool. Like, I can't wait to read it. It seems like it's gonna be funny. Next up I have Star Climber by Kenneth Opel. And it's a sci-fi. These two teens are on a spaceship and they do stuff. What do they do on the ship? There's these two teens on a spaceship. The guy is an aspiring pilot. The girl is like an heiress. And I guess they're in a relationship, except for when they get on the spaceship, she's like, oh yeah, I'm like gonna marry this other dude, bye. And he's like, what? And then I guess they get stranded somewhere in space. But it seems like this could be actually really fun. It kind of reminded me a little bit of like Illuminae, because it has the same kind of like Katie and Ezra vibe maybe. So I am intrigued by this. Next up I got The Age of Miracles by Karen Thompson Walker, and it's so pretty. Like, it's a pretty cover, and it's like, it has little holes and stuff, and then that's like the undercover. So that caught my eye right away. And I think I've heard some things about this, but it looks very interesting, so again, I kind of bought this book for its cover. But it actually kind of has a cool story. It's about this girl and her family, and then one day the earth stops spinning. So what happens after that? So it's kind of maybe the beginning of apocalyptic story, but it seems really awesome. So I'm very intrigued by this. I can't wait to read it. Last but not least, I have The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. Oh my gosh, I've wanted to read this so much, and I got it at a library book sale, and it is brand new. It's brand new. Oh my gosh, it's such a cool concept. It's slightly in the future, and there's this girl who basically is paid to hunt down secrets by breaking into people's minds. So this seems awesome. I mean, it's called The Bone Season, so I don't really know what that has to do with psychic powers, because honestly, it sounds like it should be in one of my smutty book hauls. But it's YA, and I'm very excited to read this. This was quite a find. So there you have it. So it's an awesome paranormal YA book haul. Can't wait to read these books. Some of them look pretty bad. Some of them look kind of amazing. I'm still super psyched about finding The Bone Season. So yeah, let me know down below which ones are your favorites, which ones do you hate. Tell me which one I should read first. I want your opinions. That's all for now, guys. I will see you later. Bye!